And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home for the Atlanta. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the side. With the All-Star game behind us, Greg, what's the focus now for teams that find themselves far outside of the playoff picture?
It depends on the team, Kevin, but in my opinion, it's all about competing and building a foundation for next season. Use the time you have to consistently improve.
So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Hero. And Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. And it's Mitchell. And it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. Daniels, no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Ware. Here's Mitchell. Here's Ware, covered by Okongwu. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, his shot has come such a long way, and now it's a big part of Bam's repertoire.
Takes it inside. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here is Daniels. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Ricochet.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Mitchell kicks to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. 5 to shoot. And it's Ricochet with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Okongwu with a screen on Hero. Shot's good from Young.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. That shot, no good.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
And Adebayo sends it back.
Well, you have to love Bam's mentality, always looking for ways to disrupt things defensively.
Here's the three. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
And here's Young from the arc. The three-pointer is right on target. Young's got his second basket of the night. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while. Let's see some of the numbers here for Okongwu. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, He is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
Here's Daniels, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Pass to Adebayo. Stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
And we haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration. Well, it's not easy being a 6'9" center in the NBA, but Bam holds his own fine with most of the 7-footers out there.
And he can't hit the second. Well, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great handle.
On the free throw, no good. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Daniels, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now, Hero hasn't made one yet. 5-on-3 break. Wiggins against Okongwu. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Hawks. Last outing for Atlanta, it was a loss to Detroit. Back to Mitchell. Hero kicks to Adebayo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Free throw good, Adebayo.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Here's Rizashea, covered by Wiggins. Back to Daniels. Okongwu with a screen on Hero. Daniels, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And it's blocked. Here's Rizashea, covered by Wiggins. LeVert against Mitchell. And it's LeVert missing. The Heat trail by 4. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Adebayo with the ball. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Milwaukee. They set the pick. Here's Wiggins. It's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's time for a look at our rookie leaderboard to see which rookies have been the most dangerous scorers in the league over the last 10 games. Number 1, Reza Shea.
And, you know, they've given him some more responsibility offensively. In these past 2 weeks, he's responded.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Heat. Burks comes in for Davion Mitchell. Pass to Gay. The Hawks again can't hit. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 4. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Reza Shea. That one good for 2. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Burks looking around. Takes a 3. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's now got 5 rebounds tonight. Levert kicks to Okongwu. Okongwu a screen. Here's Reza Shea. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Burks. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. Shots good by Hero.
Well, look, he's struggled so far, but maybe that basket is all he needs to get going.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Different look for Miami. HAWKS, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Tyler Hero. Here's Young. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Levert finds Niang. Capella with a screen on HAWKS. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And how about the playmaking skills of Levert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Atlanta leading by 4. Screen by Niang. Here's Mann. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Adebayo with a screen for Anderson. That one doesn't go. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to.
Adebayo against Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, Bam is so crafty inside. You never know when he's going up, and it leads to a foul.
And he makes the first. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Capella. LeVert the pass to Mann. It's deflected. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 8 points.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, good footwork by Capella. Setting the pick and finding his spot.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Mann. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Burks dishes to Anderson. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo passes to Anderson and finished off by Anderson.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks lead by 7. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
The Heat trail by 7 on the floor for Miami. Robinson is out there with Anderson. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Wiggins in its small forward.
Great patience shown by Robinson, just allowing the play to develop.
Here's LeVert. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
First one falls for him. LeVert hits both of them. Here is Anderson. Clock at 6. Robinson sets a screen for Anderson. There's the 3. Robinson misses. The Hawks leading by 6. Daniels kicks to LeVert. Pass to Niang. Young outside. Okongwu with a screen on Burks. Shots good from Young.
Look, it's like clockwork for this guy. Young could probably run the pick and roll in his sleep.
Here's Robinson, and the Heat get another bucket right there. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Young passes to Niang. LeVert kicks to Daniels. Now LeVert. 5 points in the game. Off target with his 3.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Robinson for 3, and it's Robinson again missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Good on the bucket. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
He's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Burks kicks to Anderson. Robinson sets a screen for Anderson. Driving in, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Miami making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. That free throw good from Anderson.
Well, a player like Anderson will always have a role because he's a glue guy who can do a little of everything, and he doesn't need the ball to make an impact.
And it's LeVert missing.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
There's Hero with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Hero's got 5 now.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
LeVert the pass to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the Hawks making a change here. Reza Shea checked in.
One shot.
One shot.
So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction.
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Clint Capella.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Pass to Adebayo. Burks for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
It's good. Wiggins has got his third basket of the night right there. Screen by Niang. LeVert with the wide open look. Connects from three-point range. And the Hawks lead by 7. And here is Hero. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Three-pointer, LeVert. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Burks kicks to Anderson. Fires the three. Hero, no good. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Wiggins passes to Burks. Now Adebayo. Outside, Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing. Here's LeVert. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Over to the wing. Here's Ricochet. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat trail by 9. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Second free throw, no good. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Group in for the Heat. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Wiggins comes in for Anderson. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And Alec Burks subbed in for Mitchell. The Heat trail by 10. Burks kicks to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jaquez. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. HAWKS has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Daniels. They get the rebound. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Okongwu, the pass to Man. Off target from outside. Miami's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. To the paint. Shoots. Man. Great defense that time from HAWKS. Here's Robinson. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Proving he's more than just a perimeter threat. Nice job by Robinson inside there.
There's a good screen. The 3. Man gets the bucket. Man's got his second bucket tonight.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside Robinson. Oh, that's blocked. And now here comes Young leading the break. Here's Capella and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, a difference maker on the glass. Capella has been doing this for a long time.
Ware dishes to Robinson. Burks for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Burks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And the shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Gaze checked in. And then for Miami, Adebayo is checked in for Jaime HAWKS. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Here's Burks. And again, it's the Heat missing.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Bounce pass Young. Gaze shot is good. And now a 12-point Atlanta lead.
That's a nice setup by Young. He reads the floor so well.
Robinson for 3. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 3 assists tonight. Man with it. 6 points for him. Screen by Capella. Man can't hit. The Heat trail by 9. 1:22 left in the first half of the game. Adebayo with the screen on Young. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound. Reza Shea's got 4 rebounds in this game. Man gets the bucket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Burks. And here's Adebayo outside.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Atlanta looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Make them pick their poison, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Miami Heat.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Thunder, this one will serve as a measuring stick for them. Facing off against the top team in the West, no room for error. They'll have to take care of the basketball and hit tough shots.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Trae Young. Also, Daniels out there. Reza Shea is out there with Okongwu. And Gay is in at the four-man position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Here's Reza Shea. The kick out to Young. Offensive rebound. Pass to Daniels. Here's Okongwu. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. And here's Adebayo. Wiggins from outside. Gay with the rebound. Gay's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Okongwu slams it in.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Elbow shot is on the way. It's good. And the Hawks lead has got down to 11 on the bucket from Adebayo.
Well, you know what Bam's going to give you on defense, but when he's clicking on offense like this, such a bonus for this team.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Adebayo. Reza Shea with the steal. Young outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got 15.
I mean, look, Trae Young is getting whatever he wants. Just keep getting him the ball.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Here's Gay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. The Hawks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
That one is off. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks,
Kevin?
Kevin? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. These are players that have a job to do, and they've been doing it very well. Here's a look at the top passing point guards in the NBA over the course of the past 10 games. Trae Young on top.
And he's been doing everything you want from that position, getting everyone involved, making sure the defense has to worry about all 5 guys on the court.
On defense, the Hawks. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Higgins outside, 6 to shoot. Good ball movement here by Miami. Fires for 3. A shot, no good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Mitchell kicks to Hero. The 11-footer, and that one hits back iron.
Yeah, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
Pass to Daniel. No good with the triple. The Heat trail by 17.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Hero. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 11.
Well, this is what Hero is out here to do. He's a very reliable three-point scorer.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Let's start getting loud and give a big welcome to your Hawks squad. It's your squad. Get loud and let them hear you. All fans in t-shirt time. Feel the beat and make some noise.
George Niang, who's checked in for Atlanta. Kyle Anderson, who's checked in for the Heat. Duncan Robinson comes in for Mitchell. Pass to Rizashea. Now, here is Young. Daniels with it. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Yeah, Adebayo's really good at facing up from mid-range. buries the jumper there.
Niang. That's tipped. On the wing, Daniels, guarded by Robinson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Daniels, 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Well, when he's on the floor, Dyson Daniels gives you uncapped energy. He's really committed to going all out.
And he sinks the second. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 15-point game. Pass to Wiggins. Good ball movement here by Miami. Robinson sets a screen for Hero. Atlanta with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. A true highlight of Ricochet's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Anderson, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So a moment now to see the story for Tyler Hero.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Burks, he's checked in for Robinson. Here's Niang. His 3-pointer's off the mark. The Heat trail by 18. Wiggins passes to Hero. Anderson outside. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Niang. Now here's Okongwu. He's guarded by Adebayo. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
The first free throw is good. LeVert's checked in for Ricochet. Niang hits them both. And it's the Heat with the ball. Pass to Anderson. Hero sets the pick for Anderson. 3-pointer. Traps in the tray. Anderson's got 8 points.
He's a very picky 3-point shooter. Anderson only takes those when he really thinks it's a sure thing.
Young from outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Wiggins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Burks kicks to Wiggins. Hero from long range. LeVert grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. That sends Karis LeVert to the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
The Heat trail by 20. Adebayo down low. Capella covering.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Back to Daniels. Lets it go with the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Burks the pass to Hero. And here's Anderson from the arc. It's good from long range. Anderson's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by LeVert. LeVert's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now, here's Burks. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Robinson dishes to Anderson. There's Hero with a 3.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Pass to Daniels. Fires at the elbow. The rebound by Anderson. The Heat trail by 19. Hero with it. Robinson kicks to Hero. Robinson passes to Anderson. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. The rebound by Niang. Niang's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to LeVert. Here's Mann. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got his 4th assist in this one. Hero passes to Robinson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the 3-point shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Heat making a switch here. Ware's checked in. And that one falls for Robinson.
Well, Robinson has heard a lot of criticism throughout the years, but the numbers show he's one of the most prolific three-point shooters in league history.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim?
They just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Yeah, look, never tempt a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
Here's Mann. Pass to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And that one is off. The Heat trail by 20. Robinson kicks to Hero. A minute 20 left in the third. And again, it's the Heat missing.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Robinson for 3. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Well, this is what Robinson is out here to do. I like how aggressive he is shooting it from outside.
The Heat trail by 19. Here's Anderson. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's LeVert. It's deflected.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
Anderson dishes to Ware. Outside, Hero. That 3 off the mark. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Adebayo is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Mitchell, and it's Burks in at the 2. That's good from Capella. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
Miami ball.
Anderson, a screen on Young. Clock at 4. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Niang. Niang's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Capella. Capella draws the double. Stolen by Anderson. Wiggins uses the glass to finish the layup.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
And here's LeVert. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks. Well, at the rate Adebayo scores, it's hard not to fall for that.
Bam Adebayo. That's allowed for 2.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Girl comes in for Davion Mitchell. Good on the second free throw. The Hawks leading by 20. Young finds LeVert. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. 19 points for Caris LeVert.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Well, you got to love Hero's versatility. In addition to his scoring prowess, he's a very solid distributor.
Wiggins with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
The Hawks working the ball around. Clock at 6. LeVert inside the line. Connects, the jumper drops. LeVert's got 10 points here in the second half. Pass to Adebayo. Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way. You're right.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it. Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Robinson. Looking to end the run. Great D that time from LeVert. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Terrence Mann.
And he knocks down the first one. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generations. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
Young passes to LeVert. And that one, good. LeVert's got 9 points in the quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And a wide open look for Hero. It's good from the top of the key. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Shoots from the right block. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
That free throw missing. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right? With the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
And here's Adebayo outside. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Wallace comes in for Young. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Again, the miss by the Heat. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, if you put it up there, Capella has the length to go get it.
Wiggins outside. Here's Adebayo. Shoots over Niang. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
To the middle, stolen by Anderson. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, this is what they love about Hero. He makes things happen out there.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And at this point, Tyler Hero's used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but give him a lot of credit. It never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Hero's an outstanding offensive player.
Okongwu with a screen on Adebayo.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second. Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Young against Mitchell. Stolen by Hero. Outside Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
And the first one at the line is good. And Adebayo drops them both. Here is Daniels. Knocks it loose. Shoots from 12. The Hawks again can't hit. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Adebayo. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Pass to Daniel. They set the pick. Bangs home the trifecta. Daniels has got 21.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Wiggins outside from past the arc. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Robinson against Okongwu. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Pass to Young. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
The first one falls.
Yeah, and you know, Young gets to the line as much as any small guard.
And Miami making a change here. Ware's checked in. And so Young nails them both. Here's Adebayo. On the wing, Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen on Young. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Okongwu with a screen on Adebayo. Man can't hit. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over man. Rebound Atlanta. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hawks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse, and they were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Karis LeVert.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Well, year after year, Young is one of the best when it comes to drawing fouls.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
And the Hawks making a change here. Gay's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Wiggins, right side. Here's Adebayo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
There's a guy who just stays active all the time. Bam Adebayo.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And Adebayo drops them both. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Now Young. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight, so how satisfying was this?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Well, you all certainly did what you had to get this win, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Karis LeVert.